Recognise this creature? Well, it's none other than CIA Mossad mole, the Zionist Jew, Rita Katz. This disgusting, hideous creature has a title as a terrorism analyst and supposedly co-founded the SITE intelligence group, SITE standing for Search for International Terrorist Entities. I'm sorry, but she didn't co-found anything. SITE is a creation of CIA and Mossad, and they have made out that it's got nothing to do with CIA and Mossad, and that this woman just runs it on her own accord. And we're to believe that this woman runs SITE independently from CIA and Mossad because she really cares about terrorism and the Islamic State. Just have a look at this woman. It looks like she's just come out of a mine shaft, or she's been in a solarium too long and it's gone wrong. But you really have to feel sorry for this woman, being a Jew, and we know how Jews like getting things for free, and because she's only got half a nose, she's missing out on all that free air. Anyway, let's listen to her speak. This is an interview she did just after the supposed second beheading, ISIS beheading of Mr. Sotloff. You're going to laugh at this, it is hilarious.
How did your organization obtain the video?
Hi, we at SITE have been researching the jihadi threat online for over a decade, follow their steps, monitor their activities, and study their activities online. Anytime Al-Qaeda or ISIS become more and more sophisticated and adopt new technology, we follow that technology and we study their techniques. By doing that, we can predict where they might be uploading the videos online. After all, these videos are being disseminated online, they are published online, and so they have to go somewhere online for the dissemination. We looked and found.
So you looked and you found it. Obviously, you just heard the State Department spokeswoman, tell me, look, they haven't yet authenticated the video. Are you certain it is what it claims to be?
The video shows the beheading of Steven Sotloff. The location where the video was obtained from is the location that ISIS usually uploads their original videos to. The video shows a clear message from ISIS that follows the same message that it had before. And in fact, within a short time after our release, ISIS account on social media indicated that within a short time they will be releasing the video, only we actually had that video beforehand and were able to beat them with the release.
What a laugh. She actually admits for them, SITE, making these bullshit ISIS beheadings, which she claims that they actually had the video beforehand and were able to beat ISIS with the release. Are you fucking joking me?
We actually had that video beforehand and were able to beat them with the release. We actually had that video beforehand and were able to beat them with the release.
And everybody tells me that it's cool to be a cat, cool for cats.
Let's have a bit of a read about SITE, SITE Intelligence Group, the secretive company that filters Islamic State propaganda to the West. When the news breaks out of a terrorist attack in the heart of a global city, a tense wait begins. The world's eyes turn to the media, seeking answers to the questions. How many are dead and wounded? What is being done? Who is responsible? Well, we know who is responsible all the time. ISIS. As the devastating Paris attacks unfolded, strong suspicions that Islamic State was behind the slayings were confirmed when global media outlets published a statement from the jihadi group claiming responsibility. Written in Arabic and French, the statement warned that the deadly gun and bomb attacks that killed 129 people were only the first of the storm, and called France a capital of prostitution and obscenity. While many did not mention the statement's original source, the major outlets like The Times and the New York Times referenced the SITE Intelligence Group, a little-known private research organisation that monitors jihadi activity online. While the group may not be well known, most people are likely to have seen its work. SITE has been the first source of some of the world's most publicised news events, like the beheading video of American journalist Stephen Sotloff last year. The organisation lurks in the dark corners of the internet, including jihadist channels on the encrypted chat service Telegram, and look for intelligence which staff translate and email to a list of paying subscribers. Of course, no one else can do this. Only Site can do this. Only the wonderful Rita Katz can do all this. Yeah, sure. Sitting outside government intelligence organisations means Site can release footage that may be held up if it were in the hands of a state-run security organisation. So who is behind this secretive group and what is their agenda? Site's website states that Katz has studied, tracked, analysed international terrorists for over a decade and has been briefing United States government and spy agencies since well before September 11. Well. But she's got nothing to do with the United States government yet, for sure. As part of her work, Miss Katz has gone undercover to numerous terrorist front group gatherings, collecting crucial information and working to expose those groups in the United States. Like this Miss Katz is the only person who can do all this. And the FBI, CIA, Mossad, all the, intelligence groups can't do this. But Miss Katz, she's amazing. The FBI, Miss Katz received special recognition from FBI Director Robert Mueller for her outstanding assistance. No, not assistance. She's a fucking employee of the FBI. You can't tell me that these agencies can't do what she does. This half-nosed fucking freak. I gotta love this. She went undercover, which she promoted on 60 Minutes, wearing a wig and a fake nose. How could she fake that nose? Fucking hell, what, she added another half to it to make it look like a real nose? Look at this fucking thing, will you? Oh, here we go. She's not without her critics. There are those who argue she gives organisations like Islamic State a greater platform to spread their message, while leftists accuse her of propagandising war. Some conspiracy theorists, how dare we, claim that the beheading videos are fake. Oh no, no one would ever suggest that they're fake. They're created by the CIA to drum up public support for British and American military operations. How dare would anyone say that? It is widely accepted that the similar video depicting the beheading of James Foley is likely to have been staged, although most experts believe it was produced by Islamic State with the actual execution carried out later. That's because they were busted for its bullshit and had to come up with some garbage to say that it was staged later and it was fake. So we got this Australian spy and terrorism expert Warren Reid, this dopey looking fuck here, saying the work done by organisations like Site Intelligence was invaluable in the fight against terrorism. Their outstanding value is that they're nimble, they're fast moving, and they can often get into certain intelligence that the agencies get often far too late. It's because they are the fucking terrorists. They are the ones that do these bullshit beheadings. They are the ones behind these fake ISIS attacks, you fucking idiot. Let's just have a quick look at Rita Katz in Wikipedia. Born in '63, terrorism analyst and the co-founder. The Institute tracks global terrorist networks and intercepts and distributes messages, videos, and advance warnings of suicide bombings from terrorist groups. There she is. She's born in Iraq, Tel Aviv University. She's Jewish, all right. Here it mentions as a committed Zionist. So she is a Zionist, so there's no line about that. I love this one here. She spends hours every day monitoring password-protected online chat rooms in which Islamic terrorists discuss politics, exchange tips, and announce their plans and accomplishments. So this amazing woman that CIA, Mossad, FBI, all these intelligence agencies can't do, she gets into chat rooms where ISIS discuss all their bullshit. All right, yeah. So anyone can get, she knows the passwords, of course. Yeah, ISIS get into chat rooms and discuss what next terrorist act they're going to do. And she gets it before anyone else, so she can tell the CIA and Mossad and the governments what's going to be happening soon. What a fucking load of bullshit. Among her subscribers are people in government, in corporate security and in the media. She has worked with prosecutors on more than a dozen terrorism investigations, and many American officers in Iraq rely on her emails to, for example, brief troops on the designs for explosives that are passed around terrorist websites. Oh my God, there's so much more bullshit. Anyway, that's the story of Rita Katz, one of the most disgusting, hideous creatures on this planet.